Starting. Okay, breathing in, arms up.
Some people I look at,
and then reaching over, breathing out. And then up and over. And then breathing in, reaching up. And interlace the fingers behind the back, open the chest, breathing in, and then bend the knees, fold forwards, breathing out. Release the hands to the mat, and we're going to breathe in, stretch the knees, breathe out, bend, breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, bend. One more. Breathe in, stretch. Breathe out, bend. Now just stretching the right leg, we're reaching the right arm to the ceiling, breathing in, and then reaching over the head in front. Changing sides, reaching up with the left arm, reaching over the head in front. And then bending both knees again, breathing out. And you can look side to side, feel the neck is loose. Feel the shoulders are relaxed. Feel the back lengthening. And then breathing in, roll the body up to standing. Roll the shoulders back. And then again, breathing in, arms up, and interlace the fingers behind the back, open the chest, breathing in, bend the knees, fold forwards, breathing out. And try to take the hands over the head, and then release the hands to the mat, and we're going to breathe in, come halfway up, lengthen the back, and then bend the knees, hands down, stepping to a low lunge with the right leg back. And then back knee down, stretch the front leg, and you can flex the foot, and then point, flex, and point. And now we're coming up, bring the body up, take the right hand to the right heel, and then open the chest. Breathing in here, and then we're coming forwards, breathing out, right hand to the floor, tuck the back toe, lift the knee, looking up to the left hand, returning onto the outside of both feet, hips down. Breathing in, lift the hips, stretch the front leg, side plank. And then lift the top leg, put it behind, wild thing. Breathing in, changing sides. Left hand down, heels to the left, and then side plank. And then lift the top leg, put it behind, wild thing, open the chest. That's it, and then from here we're coming to plank. Rock forwards, a push up, chest towards the mat, push up, chest towards the mat, and then all the way down onto the elbows, yeah. And then breathing in, looking up, breathing out, looking down, again, breathing in, looking up, breathing out, looking down, and then looking ahead, and we'll go ear to shoulder, through the middle, ear to shoulder, through the middle, ear to shoulder. One more, through the middle, ear to shoulder. And then from here we're coming to elbow plank, tuck the toes under, elbow plank. Pressing into the elbows, breathing in here, breathing out. From here you can lift the right arm forwards. And then we'll change, left arm forwards. And now we're going to lift the left leg up and take the right arm forward, so opposite. And then change. Right leg up, reaching forward with the left arm. That's it. And then back to elbow plank and into plank. Left hand, right hand, knees down, sinking back. Child's pose. Breathing out. And then both hands to the right. Press the hips back. And then both hands to the left. And then from here we come into all fours, reaching up with the left arm and thread the left shoulder down. Reach the right arm to the top of the mat. You can stretch the right knee. You can bring the right knee in. And extend. And then breathing in, we're changing sides. Reaching up with the right arm and thread the right shoulder down. You could take the left arm to the top of the mat. You could stretch the left leg. You could bring the left knee in. Or stretch it out. And then breathing in, we're coming to all fours. And here we're going to circle the shoulders around the wrists. And then the other direction. And now we're lifting the palms up. And you can roll over the knuckles. That's it. And then if you want plank, you could go into plank. And then we're coming down, and then you come onto the fingertips, and down, and again, and down, and then onto the fingertips, and then maybe plank. Maybe a push-up. You can lift one hand, lift the other. And that's it, and then coming down, flick the fingers, turn them back towards you. Tuck the toes under, sitting back, and then bend one elbow, bend the other. And then pressing into the palms, and you'll go to plank. Yeah, and if you want to arm balance, come forward, chin to the mat. And then flip the palms upwards. Breathing in as you breathe out, round the back. Breathing in, arching. Breathe out, rounding. Breathing in, arching. Breathe out, rounding. Tuck the toes under, lift the knees off. And then we're coming down, sitting back on the heels. Here, just circle the wrists. That's it. And then the other direction. Breathing in, we're coming up. Right hand, right heel. And then right hand, left heel. And maybe outside the left heel. Changing sides. Breathing in, left hand, left heel. And then left hand, right heel. And outside the right heel. Breathing in, coming up. Take the feet wide and we're sitting in between. That's it. Let's bend to the left. And right. And then we're going to come to all fours. And downward dog, tuck the toes under. Downward dog, breathing out. And just look side to side. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, lift the heels, bend the knees. We're stepping forward with the right leg. Low lunge. And then back knee down. Stretch the front leg. And here, flex the foot. And then point. And flex. And point. Now bring the body up. Left hand, left heel. And then open the chest to the seat. It's a little ballet. Sweet. Okay. Left hand forward, so in a lunge, tuck the back toe under, reaching up with the right, outside of both feet, hips down, and then breathing in. Lift the hips, stretch the front leg, side plank. And then side plank on the right. Right hand down, heels to the right. And then downward dog. So both hands down and press the hips up and back. Lengthen the heels towards the mat. And look side to side. Breathing in. And then breathing out. We're walking to the front of the mat. Halfway up, lengthen. Fold forwards, breathing out. And round the body up. Shoulders back. Breathing in, we're lifting the left leg up. Cross the ankle over the knee. And we're sitting. Holding here. Breathing in here. You're going to take your left hand to the knee. And we're bringing it out to the side. Reach your right arm up. Breathing in. That's it. And then we're going to curtsy squat. So it's going behind. Bend the knee. Hands together. Reaching up. Breathing in. And then reach over to your right. And then bend forward. Left hand down. We're coming to this baby grasshopper. Kick out the foot. That's it. Breathing in here. Breathing out, you're going to stand up, knee into the chest, breathing in, and then warrior 3. Take the leg back, maybe hands to the chest. That's it. Breathing in here, breathing out. Bend the front knee, toes touch down, twisted lunge, look over the shoulder, breathing out. And then back knee down. We did this yesterday. We're going to point the back toe, and then lift the knee with the toe pointed. That's it. See if you can line up the foot on the big toe. That's it, like that. And then we're coming down. Stretch the front leg, lift the arms. Left hand, left heel, and open the chest. You go back straight. Yeah, I'm trying to. It's a nice stretch for the front hip flexor. Okay, and we're coming up. Forward, left hand down, tuck the back toe under, reaching up with the right arm. Outside of both feet. Breathing in, lift the hips, side plank. Maybe you can keep the leg up. Wild thing. Open the chest. Now we're going to step forwards for pistol squat. So step on the right leg and kick this left leg through. Which hand? So stay on your left hand. That's it, that's it. Okay, now we're standing. So we're standing. Maybe keep the leg up. And then swing it back. Warrior 2. That's it. Front palm up. Reverse warrior, breathing in, and then side angle, breathing out here. Okay, now this right hand is going behind the thigh, so as if you're going to bind and onto the floor and bring the weight over, side plank, lift the foot. Bring it right over to your right and lean over to your right. That's it. Okay, we're coming back. Reverse triangle. Breathing in. Forward to triangle. Breathing out. That's it, we're going to face the side of the mat. Both hands down, now think of the hips back, chest forward, maybe head down, maybe lift the heels. And then we're going to spider lunge at the back of the mat. Turn the back foot out, sinking here. You can reach the right hand forward. Reach for the toes, the foot. That's it. Holding here. Breathing in. Yes, if you can. Yeah, that's it. It's just the yes. Okay, excellent. Okay, we're sitting. We're putting the knee down, breathing in, folding forwards, breathing out. And then coming up, we're going to take this leg wide, so take it back, and then we're coming to the middle. Breathing in, reaching up, and then you can reach the elbows forwards. That's it, into the center. And if you want, press on the elbows, lift the hips up. Slide this foot out. That's it. And then we're coming down, back to spider lunge. Okay, we're coming to half moon. Front of the mat, half moon. And then breathing in, knee into the chest as you stand up. Cross the ankle over the knee, we're sitting. And then left elbow to the foot. And then here, grab the left heel, left hand, and we're coming and taking it up to the side. That's it, great. Okay, release, feet down, breathing in, fold forwards, breathing out. Halfway up, lengthen, bend the knees, hands down, jump to plank or low plank, a push up, halfway down, upward dog. Breathing in, that's it. We'll look over the left shoulder, and then over the right. Looking forward, tuck the toes under, downward dog. Press the hips back, press the body towards the legs. Breathing in, lift the heels, bend the knees. We're jumping to crow or yogi squat, then crow. And then feet down, stretching the wrists, reaching up, breathing in, standing. That's it. And you could bend back. Breathing out, arms down. Breathing in, right knee up. Cross the ankle over the knee, we're sitting. And then right hand, right knee, we're taking it up to the side. Reaching up with the left arm. That's it, breathing in here. And then we're going to curtsy squat, behind, reach up with the arms, pull them to the left, come forward, right hand down, baby grasshopper, grab the foot, that's it, and then we're standing, knee into the chest, breathing in, coming up, warrior three, holding here, hands to the chest, breathing in, that's it. Breathing out, we come into a twisted lunge, bend the front knee, toes touch down, and we're twisting. You can look over the shoulder. We're going to put the back knee down, point the toe, and then lift the knee again. With the toe point. That's it. That's it, great. Okay, back knee down, we're stretching back, straighten the front leg, right hand, right heel, open the chest. And then we're coming forward, Right hand down, tuck the back toe under, lift the knee, reaching up with the left, outside of both feet. Breathing in, lift the hips, we're going to side plank, maybe you can keep this leg up. Wild thing, put it behind, open the chest. And then from here we step into pistol squat, so step forward on the left, kick the right leg through. That's it, we're standing. Breathing in, lifting. Stepping back, warrior two. Front palm up. Reverse warrior, breathing in. And then side angle, breathing out. We're going to take the left arm behind, lean over to the left, and lift the front foot. Yeah, it's good. Okay, and then that's it. Reverse triangle, breathing in, forward to triangle, breathing out. We're facing the side of the mat, press the hips back, chest forward, maybe hands through the legs. Lift your heels. Spider lunge at the back. Now take the left hand to the left foot. Reach the toes or reach the mat. And then you're sitting. Right knee forwards, breathing in, we're folding forwards, breathing out. And then from here we're going to open this knee and we're coming down in the middle. Elbows down, and if you want, lift the hips and slide this left leg out. And then we're coming down, we're coming back to our pigeon, no, what's it called? Spider lunge. And up again, half moon. Reach forward. Half moon. And then breathing in, we're coming up. Knee to the chest, cross it over, ankle over the knee, we're sitting. And then right elbow to the foot. And right hand to the foot. And take it up with you. And lift the left arm. That's it, let go. Feet together, breathing in. Fold forwards, breathing out. Halfway up, lengthen. Bend the knees, hands down, crow pose. Look forwards, lean forwards. Breathing in here. We're going to jump to plank. And a push-up. That's it. Chest towards the mat, upward dog, breathing in. Tuck the toes under, downward dog, breathing out. Breathing in, lift the heels, bend the knees, jump to crow or yogi squat. And then feet down, stretch the wrist, reach the arms up, breathing in, we're standing, and you could turn the feet parallel, back bend, breathing out. We're lifting the left knee up, breathing in, cross the ankle over the knee, breathing out. That's it. And from here, grab the heel, left hand, left heel. Take it out. That's it. And then curtsy squat. Reaching up. Reach to the right. Body forwards. Left hand down. Baby grasshopper. Grab the back foot. So put your hand on your left. That's it. That's it, and then we're coming up, breathing in, knee into the chest. Warrior 3, holding here, breathing out. Twisted lunge, bend the front knee, toes touch down and we're twisting. Look over the shoulder, back knee down. You can point the toes and lift the knee. That's it, and then here, put the knee down again if you want side crow. Both hands to your right, side crow. And then we're coming forwards, left hand down, tuck the back toe under, lift the knee. So in a lunge, we're going on the outside of both feet, and we're going to wild thing. If you want, grab right hand, right heel, through side plank, and wild thing. And then pistol squat, so step on the right, kick the left leg through, standing up. That's it. Swing it back. Warrior 2. Reverse. Breathing in. Reaching up. Side angle with a bind. Open the chest. And then stay here. Or do you want the side plank? So right hand down. Lean to the right. You're going to bring this front leg in, or maybe stretch it out. That's it. Okay, we're coming down. Reverse triangle. Breathing in. Forward to triangle. Breathing out. Spider lunge at the back of the mat. Half moon at the front. Lengthen the fingers away from each other. Open the chest. Breathing in, we're lifting the right knee to the chest. Cross the ankle over the knee. We're sitting. Left elbow to the foot. And then here, if you want the full grasshopper, both hands down. Or any other arm balance, kick this back leg out. And we're coming back up. So now, left hand, left heel, we're standing. Kick it out, that's it. That's it. Let go. Feet together. Breathing in, we're folding forward. Breathing out. Halfway up, lengthen. Bend the knees, hands down, crow. Look forward, lean forward, jump to plank, a push up, yes, yes, halfway down, and upward dog. Breathing in, tuck the toes under, downward dog, breathing out. Just look side to side, feel the neck is loose. Breathing in, lift the heels, bend the knees, jump to crow or yogi squat. That's it. And then yogi squat. And then from here we're going to bring the left knee to the center. And then change. Right. That's it. And left. Great. Right. And then back to yogi squat. Reach the arms up, press on the baby toes, so the outside of the feet. Standing. And the back bend, if you want, with turned out feet. Breathing out. That's it. We're lifting the left leg up. Cross the ankle over the knee. We're sitting. Right hand, right heel. Take it out to the side. Huh? Did I miss something?
You did it.
Huh?
You did this one. I'm on the right side now.
Tippy.
I'm sure you're the
She's
same.
on the right side, no?
We're not sure we've done this already. This is my stronger side. I'm sure we've done this twice.
Yeah. And then back.
No, nice.
I've got the left leg forward. I'm leaning over to my left. The right hand goes down and I'm grabbing this foot. Does it feel the same? We're standing up, breathing in, knee into the chest. Warrior 3. Breathing out, huh? We did do, but this is our second round. This is our second round that we're repeating.
But is this the second one, the second round?
Yes, yes, second one,
Yes,
second.
I'm sure we've this twice already. I'm sure we've done this. It's the bind, it's this side.
Bend the knee. And then we're twisting.
Be wrong.
Huh?
Be wrong.
Back knee down, tuck the back toe under. We're pointing the foot, lift the knee. Okay, and then here we're doing this side, the side crow. Side crow. Okay, I don't know, I haven't done it on this side. Maybe. So go the other way. Go the other way if you feel that you've done it. That's it, and then right hand down, tuck the back toe under, we're lifting the left arm, outside of both feet, and then we're going through side plank. If you want, grab left hand, left heel, and wild thing, open the chest, and then we're stepping forwards on the left, kick the right leg through, pistol squat. That's it, we're standing, breathing in, great, swing it back, warrior 2, front palm up, reverse warrior, breathing in, and then side angle, with the bind, open the chest, press the hips forwards, and then take this left hand outside, lift the front foot, maybe stretch it. That's it. And then reverse triangle. Breathing in, forward to triangle. Breathing out. Spider lunge at the back of the mat, turn the back foot out, sinking to the back. Breathing out. And then half moon at the front. Breathing in, we're coming up, right knee to the chest, cross the ankle over the knee, we're sitting, right elbow to the foot, and then if you want any arm balance here, grasshopper, I'm kicking the back leg out. We're coming back, right hand, right heel, straight to the side. That's it. That's it, let go. Feet together. Breathing in, lifting, fold forwards, breathing out. Halfway up, lengthen, bend the knees, hands down, crow pose. And then jump to plank, a push-up, halfway down, upward dog, and you could just rock side to side. That's it. You're going to tuck the toes under, downward dog, press the hips back, lift the right leg, bend the knee, open the hip. Press the body back to the leg, to the left leg, and then here let's flip over. You can turn your left fingers out towards the side of the mat, bend both knees, reach for the floor. And then we're coming to splits. Swing this right leg out. So splits. And you can rock. That's it. And then pigeon. Breathing in, lifting, folding forward, breathing out. You can rock.
Is the main point of the stretch
For
the
the,
thigh?
yeah, for the glutes. No, outside. You just rock through it. Breathing out, the body will relax. It's also good for the lower back, this. If you want to make it more intense, you could take your left shoulder down and reach the right arm behind the back. And then breathing in, we're coming up, we're going to cross the back leg over the front. And then hold it with the right arm. Lift the body, look over the left shoulder. And then left ear, left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder. Look over the right shoulder. And then from here we're coming to double pigeon or lotus if you want. Keep rocking. Breathing in, tuck the chin in and look up, open the chest. And then from here we're reaching the left arm up, take it behind the head and maybe grab it with the right. That's it, you could fold forwards, breathing out. And then breathing in, we're coming up, we're coming to all fours. Arching the back, upward dog. That's it, tuck the toes under, downward dog. Breathing out, pressing the heels towards the mat. And then breathing in, lift the left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. Press the body back towards your right leg. That's it, you're going to flip over. You can turn your right fingers to the outside of the mat. Bend both knees, reach back, maybe touch the floor. That's it, and then we're coming through for splits. Kick this left leg forward. And you can rock. That's it, and then pigeon. Breathing in, reaching up, folding forwards, breathing out. you want to make it more intense, you could bring your right shoulder to the mat and take the left hand behind the back. And then breathing in, we're coming up, back leg over the front. Grab it with the left arm, lift the body, look over the right shoulder. And then right ear, right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Look over the left shoulder. And then we come into double pigeon. That's it, breathing in, right arm up, you could press it back and then grab it with the left. Open the chest, fold forward if you want, breathing out. And then releasing, and from here we're going to plow. And you could rock. You could wiggle the shoulders in towards each other, interlace the fingers, and turn the head side to side. And then releasing, and then bridge or wheel. Or first bridge, press the hips up, and then wheel. Gently down, and then if you want to block, I'll go get some blocks. And then here you can put it behind your back. Lying on over the block, and just feel the body's heavy, relaxed. Feel the shoulders are heavy. Feel the hips are heavy. Relax the back of the thighs, calves. Feel the heels sinking down into the mat. Relax the toes, ankles, shins, knees, relax the front of the thighs, relax the stomach, feel the chest is open and relaxed. Breathing in through the nose, and as you breathe out, feel the ribcage sinking down into the block. Relax the neck, jaw, tongue, cheeks. Feel the space between the eyebrows widen as you relax the forehead. And then breathing in, reach the arms above the head. Stretching through the right side of the body, extending the right fingers away from the right toes. And then stretching through the left fingers away from the left toes. Breathing in, we'll roll off the block. Bring the knees into the chest. And then take both knees to the left. You could bring the top knee in front so you get more of a twist. Press the knee down with the left hand. And then changing sides. Breathing out. And then we'll just hold the left heel, left hand, left heel, half happy baby, stretch the right leg out, and you could stretch the left leg out. And then change.
You rock over.
Try to press the opposite hip down so your hips are square. And then we're going to take both heels. So happy baby, and then maybe stretch. Breathing out. And then holding on to the backs of the legs or just rocking up. Breathing in, take the hands behind the head, open the chest to the ceiling, and then breathing out, rounding the back, elbows to knees. Again, breathing in, open the chest, and then this time keep the back long, we're just looking down. Breathing out. And then releasing, take one hand over the head, ear to shoulder, reach the opposite fingers away, gently look down, breathing out. And then with the same hand, we're going to take it on the side of the face and just look over that shoulder.
Which shoulder?
The one that you were leaning towards. And then changing sides, so hand over the head, ear to shoulder, reach the opposite fingers away, gently look down, breathing out. Same hand on the side of the face, and look over the shoulder you just leaned to. Breathing out, and then 2 more breaths, breathing in, looking up, and out, and again, breathing in, and out. Okay, excellent. Well done, pleasure, pleasure.